Tom, you ready?
Yeah.
Third grade?
Yes.
Are you excited? Did you brush your hair? That's what I thought.
It's you running through my veins. Your love runs through my veins.
Good morning, YouTube family. So, I feel like I'm having to yell right now because there's a lot of noise in the background, and I'll explain that all to you guys as to why it is so damn loud in our house right now. But today is the day that Tom goes to school. Both boys will be at the house. I think Thomas has to go to work, so it'll just be me. Like, I will finally have the house to myself so that I can try to like get it together, even though I do have a few errands to run. So let's get ready to take the boys to school.
After school's finished, Mommy's gonna pick us both up at
Yes.
the same school.
I will pick you both up.
At the same school, and there will be no reason for a competition. Wait, who's Mommy gonna pick both of us because we're both gonna be learning in the same school.
You are both going to be at school at the same time.
So that means we're gonna
Oh,
Mommy's just happy because she'll be able to pick us both up at the same time, and we won't have to go to separate schools to pick us both up.
well, that too. And then Mommy can get stuff done uninterrupted by Mommy, can you get me? Mommy, can I have? But make sure you keep those masks on all day, guys.
Because we had this people all day when eating. What happens if we have to eat?
Well, that's the only time. You can pull it down to put food in your mouth or to take a drink of your water. But once you're done eating and drinking, put your mask back on.
Because that's spreading germs.
Like, to be honest, while you're chewing, you can put your mask up. You don't need to have your mask down to chew. But all right, I don't think we're going to have time to huddle once we get to the door, so let's do it now. Who's super smart?
Me.
Who's a leader?
Me.
Never a follower?
Me.
Who can be anything he wants to be?
Me.
Do anything he tries to do?
Me.
Who's going to change the world?
Me.
Yeah, you are. Okay guys, so we're back home now in the loudness, and both boys dropped off, got them both to their classrooms. I have a few errands to run today. Like, I have to go to the PX so that I can get Tom a lunchbox because he didn't have one. He left both of his lunchboxes in Jersey, so I had to go to the PX to get him a lunchbox. I actually gave him one of my meal prep containers to use for today for his lunch, but with nothing to carry it in, so that's no bueno. To go get his lunchbox, I have to call to make doctor's appointments for all three of us, and then I guess organize this house, but not really because of the other news that I need to tell y'all as to why it's so damn loud in this house. Let me just turn this off for a second. I just can't. Alright, I turned off one. So, I'm gonna have some business stuff that I have to handle. Like, I have some stickers that I want to order, some labels I want to order. So that's our fourth thing on the agenda for today. But to the pressing reason, where's the knife so I can be cutting strawberries while I'm talking? But okay. The real reason it's so loud in this house is because over the weekend we were giving Theo a bath everything was going fine. And then I came downstairs to make dinner. And lo and behold, what did I see? But just a river pouring down from all the light fixtures in the kitchen, water everywhere. So we take Theo out of the tub, we mop up all the water, but we had to like take off the light fixtures so that like they could dry out and drain like all weekend long. We couldn't use the kitchen lights. So come Monday, we call maintenance. They send out a worker, and he's like, oh, I think all the water, he checked the tub, and he's like, I don't think the water was coming from the tub. He's like, open the wall, all that stuff. He's like, I think it's coming from the toilet. Ew, which is nasty, but it kind of makes sense because as we were cleaning up all the water, we were noticing that it had like a little yellow tint to it, but we weren't thinking anything of it because we thought it was coming from the tub. Like, coming from the toilet. So he's like, I'm gonna have to call out like I guess like specialty maintenance because they have these giant fans, which is what you hear. They have these giant fans which are gonna dry up the walls and everything so we can see how much damage was done. Cool. So specialty maintenance comes out. They have like their little monitor thing, like they're putting it all up to the walls and the ceilings everywhere. And they're like, we're gonna have to move you out of this house so that we can fix the issue because I think he said it was like 40% damage to the floors and the foundation and whatnot. So they're gonna have to rip up the floors in the bathroom and rip up the ceilings and all that mess. They're like, y'all can't be here for that. Because remember, this is only a 1.5 bath house. So the issue is in the one main bathroom that has our shower, all of that. So we are not going to be able to use that. So they're like, we're going to have to move you into a Patriot house, which is like temporary emergency housing. It's like fully furnished. All you have to bring is like sheets, food, your clothes. So I don't even know if I should be unpacking stuff right now because then on top of that they're like, and then if the issue just gets to be too much, like, because they have to check for asbestos. And then if they find that the house was built with asbestos, then it's going to take even longer because they have to get rid of the asbestos before they can fix the problem. That it's a lot. Like, a lot is happening right now. So, I'm really trying to debate on whether or not to keep unpacking because saying it might get to the point where they're just like, we're going to move you into a different house completely, which I'm glad that we didn't unpack that much, but still, like I unpacked all my business stuff, got all of that set up, sorted downstairs, and now you're going to move us out. But that's where we are in life right now. So right now, I'm eating breakfast, my good old granola and yogurt with my strawberries, and I'm waiting for housing to come because maintenance had to submit their report as to what needs to be done, and housing has to confirm that that's what needs to be done, so I'm waiting on housing to come out to do their little inspection. They said they were coming between 8 and 11. Like, if those aren't cable man hours, I've never seen such. Why do you leave that wide of a gap? So I'm like held hostage in the house from 8 until 11 until they come. Here's my breakfast. I'm gonna go eat all of this. Now that I got you guys all caught up on the shenanigans that's been going on, like we had a water issue at Stewart. Why is it that enclosed housing always has a water issue? Like the pipes, it just get to life. All right, guys. So I made our doctor's appointments. I also put together. Let me show you my handiwork. I put together our shoe rack. I don't even know if y'all guys can really see it. Put together our shoe rack and our little laundry cart for like all of our soap powder and all that stuff to go in. So I've been putting stuff together. And then maintenance finally came. It's 10:54. Let me put on my slides so I can take our recycles to the trash. So I didn't even realize that the trash cans were gone. I'm guessing my husband took out the trash. How did I miss that? So now I have to go collect them from wherever they are. Okay, let's go. Alright, so I finally managed to get out of the house. It's like 1:15 in the afternoon, which gives me enough time. So I was trying to get the kitchen table, like fix it. I had got washers because that's what I was told was missing and we needed. But it doesn't need washers. It needed like screws to go, not screws, but like the nuts or bolts or whatever you call them, to go at the end of the screws. Like once you put it through the hole and you screw the little nut or bolt or whatever on the end to like hold it in place, it needs those. So kill two birds with one stone. We're gonna head to the PX now. It's gonna be my first time walking into the PX here, so we get to see what it's like. So we need a lunchbox for Tom Tom and nuts or bolts or whatever you call those little things. So let's go. Alright, so we made it, and it turns out it is actually like right around the corner from our house, which I love. What is happening with my car door? Oh, but let's go inside. Lord, please let me have what I need. Alright guys, so It is now 2:24, and we are stuck in line waiting to ride up to the front of the school to even pick up the kids. Like, by the time I got out of the PX, it was 2:15. And we have been in line ever since. Like, honestly, it would probably be better to just walk and pick up the boys, unless I intend every day to head to their school at 2 o'clock, because that's what it seemed like it's going to be a better time. This is insane. It is just like a monster hill that you have to walk up to get to the front of the school. And then I know that the boys aren't going to want to walk back to our house. Or maybe I should see if they're eligible to ride the bus. Like, do we live far enough away for them to catch the bus? Because this is crazy. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it is 2:45, and I'm just making it up to the front. I'm seriously gonna see if it's not too late for us to sign them up to catch the bus, because this is ridiculous. Like, there's no way. Whew.